you need to make an effort to make your dream come true. Okay, you may this again to implement this one must be dream to implement your dream โดยก็คือ effort ที่require. Okay, we have a glass. Whoa, okay, so like we really need wit to have a nice dream or something. Yeah, so glass and eye and a crowd and the evening. Okay, so I guess shutting your eyes in the evening and then take some herb that help with sleeping to have a pleasant dream. Hello, fellow linguistic warrior. I'm Frugal, the one in charge of Japanese. Today is the 8th day of the third term, or in other words, it is day 50. Today I will continue with the Japanese called 2000 step 3, and afterward we get in like 10 page of the taking Japanese grammar guide, which we include that on page to finishing it with the final day of the third term. As usual, if you have a mnemonic about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share it. どっち？
家。
家。
ここが私の家です。
This is my house. Okay.
パソコン。
Pasophone is something we learned previously as well. Yeah. Pasophone, okay.
彼はパソコンを2台持っています。
Okay, 2台, right? So okay, yeah. So we have a private and a box, and for the meaning of this sentence is the counter for machine or vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. これは Pasophone は2台 Okay. 2台 and 台 is the counter for machine or vehicle. I guess it kind of look like a phone stand, right? So in that way you can relate it to the counter of a machine. In radical term we have I mean it also have another meaning that mean to be like a stand or a pedestal. Yeah. So if you think of it that way and think of the radical that make up it, like we have a private and a box, then it kind of give you an image of someone standing on a box or a podium. Yeah. So I guess the mnemonic would be something like private Forrest Gump standing on a box of shrimp sandwich. Yeah, that's it. That's it for this one.
解決
This one is solution, right? Yeah, we have the first one that means to slope, and the second kanji that means to design. Yeah, okay, yeah, is. So yeah, this one is solution. We have this part here mean a horn, and then we have a knife, and then we have a cow. Yeah. So the name for this one is, I don't know. I try to Google horn and cow and knife, and I guess I read some reason that is pretty disturbing actually. Like so, the cow that we raise to give milk in the farm, actually they do have horn. Yeah, but earlier in their life they practice a technique that like just stop the horn from growing. Yeah, like dehorn. That's what they do. So like to prevent the animal from injuring itself or like to injure other cow in the herd, they from the young age they do something like they cut it or burn the tissue that goes the horn, and like to prevent it from growing. And well, I guess it makes sense that if you have a really long horn, then it would be a problem. So I guess it makes sense that they want to prevent it early. But also like something about this cutting the horn is really like give me a sense of like animal cruelty there. So yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. But look, we have this kanji here. We have a horn, we have a cow, and we have a knife. Like, so I don't know exactly the origin of the kanji, but it really feels like this kanji is referring to the act of dehorning a cow or cattle. Yeah, so I guess the limerick is something like to prevent the cow, yeah, from injuring itself and the other hurt meat. Yeah, the solution is to dehorn the cow with a knife. Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, that's it. Solution, and this one mean to decide and become solution, settlement. Okay.
トラブルがやっと解決した。
Trouble, right? Yeah, trouble, and then yato, yata, finally, and then decide. Okay, so like I mean to have a solution. Yeah, the problem has been solved. Okay, to remedy trouble, right? Yeah, okay.
実現
This one is implementation. Yeah, implementation. Yeah. So we have a fruit and big. Okay. Yeah, this one is fruit. Like roof, samurai, and big. And then the second one is present. Yeah, the king and to see beyond the present. Okay. And this one is implementation. The present fruit, the present fruit, and it's implementation. Okay. I guess both are not in kanji, so
夢を実現するには努力が必要です。
you may dream, right? Yeah, dream. So we have something like in the evening, you took off your crown. That is to say, you left all your worry behind, and then you close your eyes, and then you smell the aroma of the sleeping herb, like a lavender or something, and then you get to enjoy some sweet dream. Yeah, that's the name for this one. For you player out there, maybe it is not the sleeping herb that you smell, but something else, and you get to enjoy some, I guess, illusion. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So this is definitely give a feeling that it is a kanji that refer to something that we experience in our sleep, right? Like the phenomenon we experience in our sleep. But then in this sentence, it is actually refer like to a goal or to like ambition, yeah, or inspiration that you want to achieve, right? So dream and like dream that in you have the thing you have when you sleep, and dream that mean what you want to achieve in the future, and it means the same thing. And what I am trying to say to get it is those two concepts is the same in Japanese, and they are the same in English. And you know what? They are also the same in my mother tongue, right? One word but mean both of those two meaning in my mother tongue. So let's say I know 3 languages, and that is the situation in those 3. So I am guessing that in a lot more language, the word dream as in the thing you experience when you sleep, and the dream as in your future goal. I am guessing that in a lot more language they are also the same word. Yeah. So I guess it is something like very universal. So a lot of language will express them in the same way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
多く
Oku, much, large. Okay. Okay. So this one is nouns, a noun, right? Nouns and adverb. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not much to say here.
毎年多くの人が海外へ旅行する。
毎年 every year.
毎年多くの人が海外へ旅行する。
僕人 many people. 海外 okay 海外 mean overseas, right? Okay, overseas travel. Okay, yeah. So every year a lot of people like travel overseas. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay.
動き、
To move, right? No. I mean, we do have the kanji that mean to move, but it is a noun, so it is a movement instead. Yeah, not to move, but a movement instead. Okay, movement. Okay.
話、
Nashi. Oh, okay. To tell, right? Yeah, the kanji for a story. Okay. To tell, to talk. Okay.
あなたの話は面白いね。
Yeah, interesting story, and then white face. Okay. Yeah.
価格、
Wait a second here. Kakaku. Like to like the value. Oh, okay. Yeah. It really is the value. Okay. Yeah. So we have two kanji. The second kanji is something we learned previously. This one is status, right? This one is status. And then this one we have a person. And that one means the West or Spain. Yeah, the West or Spain. So I guess the mnemonic is like during the 16th century, a connection with a person from Spain is very valuable. Yeah, because at the time Spain is the superpower, the leading superpower of the world. Yeah, so this one means value, and like this one means status, right? So like the status of value or the value status, and it's become price, which makes sense to me. Yeah.
ガソリンの価格がどんどん上がっている。
Gasoline, the price of gasoline. Dondon is like quickly, right? And then
ガソリンの価格がどんどん上がっている。
Agate, okay. To rise, the price of gasoline is rising quickly. Okay. Yeah. I mean, not much to say here except that ageru and ageru is different, right? This one is different. Yeah. So one is transitive verb and one is intransitive verb. Yeah. So this is actually a new vocabulary that we learned yesterday. Yeah. Okay.
上がる、
Yeah, I got it. This. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just saying that previously.
私たちは2階に上がった。
Go up to floor. Yeah, nikai. Yeah, the floor. So like a place and then everyone. Yeah. So and everyone is like white and compare. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, white and compare. White and compare.
もう、
Again? No. Oh no, again. Okay.
コーヒーをもう一杯ください。
Yeah, one more cup of coffee. Okay.
集める、
Gather? Yeah, gather. So like a bird on the tree. The bird gather on the tree. Okay.
弟は切手を集めています。
Okay. Gather stamp, right? Yeah. Collecting stamp. Okay. Koko ga watashi no. Oh, okay. So we are looping. Okay. Lately I have been having very few, let's say, Sam's happy time. Yeah. So in the past I used to have it very frequently for all sorts of reasons. Yeah. So like too much time and have nothing better to do. or to do a quick run and then sleep better, and then like to prevent protest cancer. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but thinking back on it, they are just convenient excuse to partake in something that is gross and also a bit like depravity. Yeah. Lately, as a result of taking on this linguistic quest, I have been very busy, and like every day I wish I had 13 hours instead of just 24. Yeah, and I guess because of being so busy, it kind of helped with having less, doing it less. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, the first 7 days is pretty rough. Yeah, but after that, because I was able to occupy myself with something else, yeah, like to keep myself busy with Japanese, it is rather easy to just keep like the streak going on. Yeah, so ever since I stopped doing it so frequently, I noticed that a very clear improvement in my physical condition. Yeah, it feels amazing actually. So you know, those guys that go on a rematch every November, it feels like they are really on to something here. Yeah. Okay. 5.8.2, using Yori for comparison. You can think of Yori as being the opposite of Ho. It means rather than or as opposed to. Okay. It attaches directly to the back of any word. It is usually used in conjunction with Ho to say something like this way is better as opposed to that way. Okay, let's see some example here. Example: Hana Yori Dango. Okay, Dango. Dango rather than flower. Okay. Dango rather than flower. Okay. So I guess the word that go first, right? Hana go first, and then Yori, and then Dango. So the letter, the Dango that come later is actually have a higher value in the comparison, and the flower have the one that come before is lower value than in the comparison. So I guess Yori work like in opposite than the word English than, right? If you comparison using than in English, then the word that come first have a higher value in the comparison, but the word that come later have a lower value. But for Yuri, it is the opposite. Okay, so that's why it means rather than. Okay, as opposed to. Okay, that's fair. Gohan no Hoga. Pan Yori. Oishi. Rice tastes better than bread. Okay, the way of rice tastier than bread. Okay, yeah, so Yori, this means that in comparison the bread is less than the rice, and that is why we need to have oishi here to make it clear that it is inferior, but in the way of being tasty. Okay, yeah, that makes grammatical sense to me. Okay, yeah. Okay, anyway, for the curious about the meaning of the proverb, Dango is the sweet duff treat usually sold at festival. The proverb is saying that people prefer this treat to watching the flower, referring to Hanami, even when people go out to see the cherry blossom. engagement. Not getting the job here. Okay, sorry. The deeper meaning of the proverb, like a group proverb, depending on how you apply it. Okay. I mean, I guess the flower is the going to see the flower is like the whole process, right? But the better part of that process is actually going there and eat the candy they sell at the festival instead, and that is the more like interesting part of that process of going and viewing flower. Okay, so rather than the flower, it is the candy that is more important or more enjoyable. Okay, that's the feeling I guess from the proverb. Okay, anyway, moving on. Of course, there is no rule that yori must be used with whole. The other way of thinking can be another way of thinking. The other way of thinking can be learned from context. What? I don't like going to work. Smith. Shigoto ga nai yori shimasu da yo. It is not as bad as opposed to not having a job. I don't like going to work, but and the response is better than not having a job. Okay. What associated with yori do not need any tense. Notice in the following sentence that better in front of yori is present tense, even though better in front of whole is past tense. Okay. Yeah, so there is no need to concern about tense and just keep it in like the present form. Yeah. ゆっくり食べた方が早く食べるよりいい So eating slowly is better than eating quickly. It is better to eat slowly as opposed to eating quickly. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think that's this is a pretty easy to understand grammar point. Okay. Using yori as a superlative. Okay, superlative. Okay. You can also use yori with question words such as dare, nani, or doko to make a superlative by comparing with everything or everybody else. So like in case this though okay, example, kono shigoto wa dare yori mo hayaku dekimasu. Okay. Can do this job more quickly than anyone else. I see. Kono shigoto wa dare yori mo. Okay. Anyone can do this job. And then yori more than hayaku. What? Well, so I guess in this context the yori means similar to than, right? It is not like rather than, but just than. Yeah, so not opposed to. It does not have that meaning if it is used in this way. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this take some time to get used to, but fine. Point 8, point 3. Using whole to express a way to do something. Okay. You can also attach whole to the stem of verb to express a way to do that verb. I mean, it makes sense because ho is like a way of. So yeah, in this usage, ho is read as kata. Okay, ho is read as kata, and the result become a noun. For example, iki kata mean the way to go. Okay. Or tabe kata mean the way to eat. Okay, so yeah, it's changed from ho to kata, so I guess it could be harder to confuse. I mean, it is more easily to tell which meaning are being used. Okay, this expression is probably what you want to use when you want to ask how to do something. Okay, like so itabe kata wa karada ni yoku nai. Eating that way is not good for your body. Okay, karada ni yoku nai. Okay, a way of doing something. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Kanji no kaku kata o oshiete kudasai. Kanji teach me the way of writing kanji. Okay. That's an useful phrase. Okay, useful phrase. When verbs are transformed to this form, the result become a noun clause. Sometimes this requires a change of particle. For instance, while iku usually involve a target and the ni or a particle, since iki kara is a noun clause. Example one is said use no, okay, instead of ni, because it is a noun clause. Okay, the way of doing something. Just doing something is like doing the verb, so then the way of doing that verb, and it is become a noun. The way of doing the verb. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense why it's a noun clause, and also makes sense now why the no and wa particle is preferred to the ni and a particle, right? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah. 5.8.4 using niyote to express dependency. Okay, niyote. When you want to say depending on X, you can use this in Japanese by simply attaching niyote to X. Example, hito niyote hanashi ga chigau. The story different depending on the person. Okay, depending on. Okay, this is simply the form of yoru, as seen in the following simple exchange. Yoru, the form of yoru. Okay, yoru. What verb is yoru? To call, yoru. Okay, so it's not to call. Okay. 5.8.5 indicating a source of information using niyoru, niyoruto. Okay. Another expression using yoru is by using it with the target and the decided conditional to indicate a source of information. Okay. In English, this translates to according to X, where niyote the Nioru to is attached to it. Okay. Oh, okay. So the ni at the start is the particle and the to at the start is the particle for conditioner. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. The variety no hana ni yoru to depending according to my friend. Okay. Whoa. What's this? Tomoko chan, Tomoko wa, chan to, hoi furendo, boy friendo. Boyfriend. Okay. Mi suketarashi. So like find a boyfriend. According to a friend's story, it appeared that Tomori finally found a boyfriend. Okay, so according to ni yoru to. Okay. If we go by the story of the friend, because we have a conditioner here, that's why it become, if we go by the story of the friend, and it becomes something like according to a friend. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think that makes logical sense. And well, okay, let's see here. Do I have it? Ooh, okay. So yeah, I will stop here for today. That's about 1 hour of the allotted time. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, I have a mnemonic. I have a link in the description that led to today's kanji diagram, along with some other material I think could prove useful. If you have a good mnemonic about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share. And bye for now. See you tomorrow.
例えばほら夢の中でおしっこしたくなった。
それで
で思った。まずい、トイレがないぞ、どうしよう。誰かこっち見てる。
で目が覚めたら実際おしっこしたかったってわけ？
そう
あるわ。
だろ。
誰でも経験ある。
だろ。それを言いたかったんだよ。で実は夢を見たんだ。子供が生まれる夢。